Today we're going to be working with two art standards and a reading standard in order to create fictional friends to access those standards for first graders. The first standard is engage collaboratively in exploration and imaginative play with materials. The next art standard is that we are going to be exploring use of materials and tools to create works of art or design. And the last reading standard is we're going to use a story's illustration and details to describe its characters, settings, and events. In this case, the story is going to be the characters that we create. So what are we going to be doing? We are going to be creating our own imaginary friends through a drawing process used to draw accurate depictions of human faces. We are then going to name our imaginary characters and give them a background, a name, and tell a short story about their lives. So today we're going to be learning how to draw human faces as anatomically as possible while still making it accessible for us to do in our classroom. So first we're going to draw a big oval. This is going to be your imaginary friend's face. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can always fix it up later, like if you want to come over here, make the oval more smooth and erase. That's why we do things with pencil the first time. Then we're going to put a big line in the center of the oval. We're going to do a dotted line. This is where your eye level is going to be. After you draw your dotted line, we're going to take the pencil and then do another dotted line down the middle of the face. This is so you can see how far apart to put your eyes. You don't want them too far apart or too close together. Then you're going to do a half circle and a half circle. After you've done that, complete the rest of your circle. And now you have some eyes. It doesn't also have to look perfect right now. Once again, you can always fix it later. Then you're going to take halfway through from this line to the bottom of the chin and put a dotted line through the middle. This is where your mouth level is going to be. This is going to be the top of your mouth. So I want my lady, I want her to have a nice smile. So for now, I'm just going to put a smile. Kind of make a pair of lips. So now she's smiling. Between your mouth level and your nose level and your eye level, you're going to draw the nose. So noses, sometimes when we draw noses, we like to draw one side of the nose, but that's not really how our face works. So for now, we're going to draw just a line to outline the nose, and then we'll work on it again in a minute. This up here, you may think this is a big forehead, but really we need to leave room for our hairline. So for my lady's hairline, I want her to have green curly hair. So I'm just outlining where I want her hairline. Maybe I don't like that, so I erase it. Come over here. Like that. Now, we're going to move around a little bit just so we can kind of edit the face as we go along. Now you want to kind of draw a neck coming down here. And between your eyes and the bottom of your nose, you want to draw the ear. Now, I think her eyes can be a little bigger. I think maybe she has a little bigger eyes. So I'm going to erase this part. Now that I have the rest of the face for context, make them a little bigger. Now we start to kind of erase the dotted lines, erase our markers, so we can start working more on the nose. So we have our dark line for the nose. Kind of remember that is, erase it very lightly. And now we're going to draw the nostrils. So the best way to describe it is a little curly line. And then make it curve up. Make it curve up. And you can make it bigger or smaller depending on how big you want their nose to be. Now, I want to make sure I draw some eyebrows. So these are parts that you can edit however you want to make her happy looking or him sad. You even don't have to add eyebrows. Not everyone has eyebrows. Now I'm going to draw the pupils. Just draw a circle inside of your eye, trying to make them match the best you can. Okay. Now this part is when you add more detail. And how we add detail is by adding color. So I think I want her to have green hair. I want my imaginary friend to have green hair. I think colored hair is so cool, and I think that if I could make my own best friend, that I would want them to have the craziest, coolest hair. Alright, don't forget your hairline. Now you can color it in however you want. I'm just going to do a light color in for now and then color the rest later, just to get the idea of hair. Now, I think I want her to have this cool purple lipstick on. So, put on some purple lipstick for her. Next, I want her eyebrows to match. So I'm going to go in and fill in her eyebrows. Make them green. All right. And I want her eyes to be orange. She's gonna have cool orange eyes. I don't want those little dots in the middle, so I'm going to go back, color them in. And now you're going to outline your eyes. And I'm going to give her eyelashes. I think it'll make her look cuter. Now I'm going to outline skin tone. So, and we're going to talk more about creating a backstory for our characters, but for my character, I think she's a heart surgeon. Her name is Lucy, so I'm going to draw some doctor clothes on her. collars. Here's her shoulders. Here's a nice button-up shirt. They have their white lab coats on them, and they also have their stethoscope that they wear around their shoulders. And there she is. So this is my imaginary friend Lucy. So I'm going to write her name at the top. All right. Now you know how to do a basic template of how to make a human face. So now you all are going to make your own imaginary friends. Here's an example of what your imaginary friend should look like. However, you're going to make it tailored to what you would like to make your imaginary friend look like. Here's my description of Lucy. This is just an example, and you can make your description of your imaginary friend however you want. Lucy is a 30-year-old heart surgeon who is beginning her job after finishing many years of medical school. She is very excited to get to help people and change their lives. In her free time, she likes to play board games, go surfing, play mini golf, and go to her favorite grocery store and buy her favorite snacks to have movie nights with her 2 dogs. Her dad was also a heart surgeon, and she saw what a good he did for other people's lives, and she wants to be able to do the same for others.